All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Just welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Lost Belt 2. Last time we prevented the yearly sacrifice of 25-year-olds in Village 23 over here. And with help from our good buddy Napoleon. That seems like a weird sentence, but anyway, now we are making our way to the Castle of Snow and Ice, where we hope to have an audience with Scotty and see if she might, lend us assistance, which, questionable if that'll happen, but, AV6, say hi, hey Gogeta. But yeah, also my AP is low because I was doing a little bit of early morning FSR event grinding, trying to get through, which I made decent progress on. I'm on Act 8, or will be once I finish Digression and a couple Spirit Fonts. So, I'm gonna have to use a silver fruit. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, we making progress. We making progress. Mama. Yeah, give me Morgan, Lady of the Water. Yeah, this. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother changing out the event craft essences. Ideally, I won't lose anyone, so if anyone has to be swapped in, we won't, yeah, it'll be fine. Hey, Meridak. Isn't this the same shot of birds that they used in Pseudo Singularity 3? Didn't they use this exact same bird shot in PS3? I'm pretty sure they did. In Shimu's, yeah, whenever it would swap to old Musashi, male Musashi, in the cave, it would show this and then go to the cave. I'm pretty sure. All right, no. Senpai, look. Those birds are back. Does that mean we're near another one of those patches of land between ice and fire? Maybe? I don't think we saw any birds around Gerda's village. Given what she said, animals are pretty rare here. Since they have fish in the village pond, they may be more used to aquatic life. Huh, you don't say. So you two can see the birds too, or those birds too. Is there a reason we wouldn't? Ooh. That's a good thing. Those birds are a good sign for us. Oh, okay. Well, like, what kind of good sign? Like, or is it just generally a good sign? Like, no specifics? I guess no specifics, okay. They've guided me the whole time I've been here. Even led me to you two. Oh. Okay. Those specific birds? Really? Apparently. Kidding, obviously. Now, come on. It's morning, okay? Damn, I thought there'd be some... Actually, I don't know if he is kidding. Honestly, because he said he had like an informant, right? Maybe... I don't know, we'll see. It's morning, I need to pick up the pace of this march. Go ahead and activate those thruster things. We're almost to Her Majesty's castle. Oh yeah, and like I said yesterday, I do have to get off like kind of early, so I only have about an hour and 40 minutes. It was indeed a castle. A lonely, solitary castle. At a glance, you could tell it was meant as a home for someone important. The Castle of Snow and Ice. Clearly made for royalty. Yeah. Well, I mean, those didn't look like ravens, is the thing. Like, I know Odin is like the... Not... He uses ravens as, like, spies. And he has two that are named specifically. I don't remember their names. But those didn't look like ravens. So I don't know if there's another god who has birds, or if those are supposed to be ravens and just didn't look like them. Maybe they were ravens. I don't know. I don't know. But also Odin shouldn't be around, so that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. A castle of snow and ice, clearly made for royalty. It had nothing in the way of defenses as a fortress might. The first and most important consideration in its, or was it ravens or crow? I mean, I guess same thing, just one's larger, I guess. So raven and crow. Not a huge deal. Yeah, Hugin and Moon. Yeah. The first and most important consideration in its design had plainly been beauty. If we were still in proper human history, this castle would be considered an architectural masterpiece. Well, here in this lost belt, it's the largest building around. Not that that's exactly a high bar to clear. A castle of ice and snow, a kind of temple where a real-life god resides. I mean, maybe Odin's still exerting influence, even if he's not, like, around, maybe. That... Like, maybe he's not approving of how Scotty is running things, or maybe... I don't know. We shall see, I suppose. The one and only castle in this whole lost belt, standing tall in the northern part of the Oslofjord in the Scandinavian peninsula. Oslo in proper human history. I'll say this, it sure looks like a place where the ruler of this icy land would live. Regarding Shimusa bird shots, same clouds, but there was only one bird in Shimusa shot, and the hue of the sky is a bit different. Okay. How do we get in? Through the back. Oh, that easy, huh? Just through the back? Okay. Alright. So they're just... Okay, I see. They just took the underground from Oceanos and covered it in ice and icicles. Okay. I mean, to be fair, they love reusing this specific underground area. So I guess it's not that... not that crazy that they would do it again. You've probably figured it out by now, but this isn't my first time here. So yeah, they reused this in like every singularity so far. I tried breaking in once before. And as you can imagine, it didn't go particularly well. But it wasn't all for nothing, right? I may not have left with much in the way of spoils, but I got info. A man famous for leading an army went in alone? Damn straight. I know what heroic spirit's supposed to be like in my head, but it's hard to put into practice. It's not like I was overly confident in my power or anything, and I was mostly just curious to see how far I could go. Plus I had a few reasons for doing it. I might not have taken any of them down, but I did learn a few things. One of them was this underground passage leading to the castle's main building. If you just walk across the big bridge up top, you get swarmed by a mountain of envoys. Yes, it's just in their nature. Fo. Down below is much easier. Not nearly as secure, as heavy security down there. Yeah, I figured this to be the case. She didn't increase security after I broke in, so must mean she doesn't see me as an enemy. But she definitely knows we're here. That's just who she is. She's the real deal. There's no telling how strong she might be. Be ready to face her when we get up to the castle, because I promise you she'll be waiting.
Right.
I lost the belt Skahak, huh?
Right.
Here, she's the king of this lost belt, yeah? And of course, she has no way of knowing who we are.
Fofo? Fofo? Fo? Senpai Napoleon, there are magical energy signals up ahead. Is that...
Probably envoys, or I guess not. No, this is just ice beasts. And they decided to make this place their home. Now let's take them out and be on our way. Artillerymen, forward! Is that us? Are we the artillery? Probably. Unless he was referring to himself, which is the only thing that would make actual sense. I'm going to assume he was referring to himself, because again, that's literally the only sensical. Yeah, okay. That's fine. East Urfra. Trying to get those noble phantasms built up. Nice. Actually, wait, hang on. Let's just try and guarantee this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's guaranteed. Oh yeah, we're good. We Gucci. Alright. Whoa, oh, it was a big ice beast. Okay. Lil bro, was not happy we killed his comrades. Yeah. We should... Maybe... Perhaps... kinda close? Only NP1, probably not, actually. Maybe. She might surprise me and do more damage than I thought. No. No surprise. Oh, okay. Right. Well, she was, unhappy. Phew. I swear, what the hell do those things eat to get so damn big? I don't know. What do ice beasts even eat? In general. Anyway, we weren't too loud, right? I was careful with my cannon. No, don't say it. I should have known from the moment I materialized with this giant cannon that I wasn't really going to be great at covert ops. Yeah, probably not. Doesn't look like the castle garrison's about to storm us, but it's probably too much to hope they didn't notice. Yeah, they noticed, probably. Well, may as well keep on going. There's a staircase leading up not far ahead. And once we get there...
The queen will be waiting for us? Maybe.
Sure will. Maybe that Sigurd guy too. We're not here for a rematch, but you might not have a choice. Alright, let's get a move on, Private. Don't talk about my privates. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. I feel like it'd be safe to assume that that's gonna be Scotty, so we should probably plan against a caster. Probably. Rider beats caster, right? Yeah. Sure, let's do Achilles. Why not? I should probably put one of my riders in, but... Actually, let's assume it'll be Scotty and Sigurd. Let's put Puff on ship front. Yeah. Let's swap craft distances too. Just to be on the safe side. What does this do? Increase MP gauge by 4% per turn. Meh. Actually, I should put these together. I don't know why I haven't. Probably because I didn't realize I had 4 or 5 of them. that would explain it. What is this? The car. I put these together too. I need to go through my craft distances and find all the ones that have 5 and put them together. I can put these together. Yeah, I have a bunch I need to do actually. Oh yeah, my New Year's EXP CEs. Arts effectiveness by 25%, quick effectiveness. NPH by 8% each turn. Do. Hang on. I'm looking for you. Yeah, you work. Why not? All right, this will be fine. I could probably optimize it even more, but we should be okay. Probably.
It's beautiful.
I mean, we've made our way into the castle. This seems to be the throne room. Scanning for magical energy now.
I'm getting a powerful magical energy signal from the entire place.
Yeah, I mean, for this ice castle to exist, it probably needs constant magical energy flowing through it. That would make sense. Because otherwise, if like a human stood in one spot, the ice under them would probably melt a little bit just from their body heat. So, like, only a little bit, like just like surface level where they're at. But it would still be quite the nuisance, I imagine. Yes, I suppose it would be.
I made this castle of ice and snow out of my own magical energy.
You may as well be standing within me. So we're inside of you. Okay. You can't even sense the servant standing nearby, can you? That's because these walls are hardened snow, the very same snow that falls all across my Scandinavia.
Fo-fo-fo! Cow! That voice.
Well, that didn't take long. Haha, old Queenie here sure likes to make an entrance, doesn't she?
A god is eternal. A god is absolute. In ancient times, humans saw gods in everything. But in my world, my lost belt, there is only one. If a god is everywhere in all things, then so am I.
If a god has incredible power, then so am I. Okay, kind of a giant ego, apparently? I am told the gods are gone in proper human history. I am told they are reduced to divine spirits and that humans never see them.
It must be painful living in such a world. To think that humans have no choice but to bury the
Objects of their worship deep in their hearts, they must rely on idols instead of true deities. But in this world, I exist. That you do. You may bow your heads and kneel before me, human children. I am Skahati, and I shall love you as my own. It's really her, Skahak. She really does look exactly like Skahak, yeah. Fo. Is that the only part of my name that draws your attention? Not because we're disrespecting you as a deity, by the way, just so you know. We knew the real Skahak. That's, or proper Skahak, I guess.
Ah, yes, I remember now. The cryptor told me you were acquainted with a heroic spirit from proper human history. Skahak, the Celtic warrior, was it? Regrettably, I know almost nothing about her.
But I do know all about you. Oh, I'm told you fought bravely within that lump of metal you call the Shadow Border. Yeah, we do our best with what we got.
You also rescued one of my precious human children.
It seems you caused an unfortunate incident in Village 23 arising from a misunderstanding, but I forgive you. Thanks? I'm glad. I forgive all of it. I think we're good, actually. We actually just wanna discuss things with you if possible. I shall love you as my own children. You did well to survive the demonic sword's assault. That is how it should be. I do not wish for any living thing to suffer such a pain more than once. Maybe I'm gonna go with this one, but I don't know if I actually believe that or not. I'm skeptical. I think so, Senpai. I can even sense genuine, affection in her words. But at the same time, her magical energy is such that I can't even begin to process it. It's filling the entire castle. What's more, it's so concentrated that I almost feel like I'm going to pass out. It's enough to kill any normal creature instantly. So we should do our best to not upset her. It even reminds me of the seventh singularity and the massive magical energy in the atmosphere there. Fo. That's real generous of you, Your Majesty. Does that mean you're putting us under your protection?
Ah, it's you.
That archer whose name escapes me. Oof.
You are alive because I wish it to be so. How about that?
Is that enough to know that I love you? Sure. Damn, my name's that hard for you to remember, huh? I'm Napoleon Bonaparte. I used to be an emperor. Now I'm a hero of humanity. And that's the second time I've told you that.
Forgive me, Archer.
I have no interest in the names or deeds of those from proper human history. That's rude. Naturally, I permit you all to exist here in Scandinavia. I am God here, and there are only two possibilities I have for you. A simple question: do I kill you or love you? Ideally love, I guess. I've decided to grace the three of you with my love. I will therefore not kill you. Okay, that said, I will not be telling you where the Tree of Emptiness lies. I suggest you do not pursue it further.
You mean to cut it down, do you not? That would be a sin even I could not forgive. As for the paper moon, you're free to do with it as you will. Of course, I imagine its current owners may have something to say about that.
Probably. So what, you want us to put on a little show for you and fight them for it?
That is not the worst idea. But no, I had something else in mind. Thrude. You called for me, my goddess. Capture them.
Oh?
They have not yet broken the seam, but as I expected, they have begun to form a group.
As such, they shall enjoy my love here, where I can watch them closely. Could we, not? Understood. Command received, Scotty. What should I do if the targets resist?
Do not kill them. They too are my precious children. As you wish.
Then I will attempt to neutralize them without killing them. Once I activate my White Swan Mystic Code, I'll engage my Light Spear's combat function. It's difficult to accurately gauge her magical energy inside this castle, but she's much more powerful than the
She's a Valkyrie.
Yeah, a real one. Obviously. She's one of the originals they used as a base model. She and her two sisters lead that entire army. You should be thanking your lucky stars we get to see her for ourselves. And that's Thrude. She's a daughter of Odin himself. She's a demigod who's been around since the Age of Gods.
Demigod? Foe?
Don't be afraid. Don't retreat now. Her Majesty herself is watching. So let's show her what we can do.
Scotty.
Permission to release a Moose Bolt to limit unforeseen possibilities in combat. Fighting alongside one would greatly reduce the difficulty of restraining the targets without killing them.
Granted. Use him well, Thrude.
A hole just opened in the floor and something's climbing out? Fire giant? Is that a giant? It has the same kind of mask as the other giants we've seen. It's also chained down by... Scratch that. The chains just went flying and the giant's coming right at us. Oh. Okay, so I planned for this poorly. I thought it'd be like Scotty and maybe Sigurd. So I planned it to fight a caster and a saber, but apparently it's gonna be a rider and a... No. Actual Valkyrie is a lancer, right? So it'll be a lancer and a berserker. Okay, that's not that bad. We didn't even see any giants underground on the way here, and I still have Draco, so... Guess this place still is full of surprises. It's still full of surprises.
Quasi-link to Muspel established. Commencing target neutralization. Engaging combat mode.
It's time you learned the power of the goddess's servants, people of proper human history. How about no? How about we don't?
Dance, my human children, dance. Show me how fiercely your passion burns.
Well? May as well. Loading. Yeah, Lancer and Berserker. Okay. Well, I guess I can actually leave Bavanshi in. We'll just target this guy first. Hold off on that. Yeah, hold off on that too. What do you do? Yeah. Get them quick stars. Ha. Get evaded.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay, my bad. I shouldn't tempt you like that. My fault. My B.
ガラクタ我が舌を喜ばせろ世の行く手は阻めぬ
Did she just say puta? She called it a pig? Rude. Ma. Let's do that, sure. Fetch, fail not.
クズガラクタ
Try and get rid of this
思い出し
giant.
た私魔女だったああでもなんだっけ
I really can't wait for LB6 because I want to know what the hell is her and Vargas. Both of them make me rather curious with some of their lines. Like, what happened to you two? Why are you like this? No. I don't know what that was.
世の行く手は阻めぬ血の大輪を咲かせよダメあなたの運命
Ow. R.I.P. Achilles. Rest in pieces, my boy.
What the?
That's a problem. Wasn't really a question, more just me vocalizing my interest in what's up with Bavanshi and Barguest. I was just saying I can't wait for when I get to LB6 and learn what their deal is. That's pretty much it. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, actually, this works. This works out, actually. That's fine. Actually, I should have attacked the giant. Well, it's fine. Surely this isn't gonna hurt like hell. Bye. Oh boy. Well, this might be a slight problem. Articuado, try and kill him this turn, hopefully. Maybe. Yeah. Iori is still in the middle of the Episar event. All of a sudden, he's fighting a fire giant and a demigod. Valkyrie. Right, that's probably quite the leap in responsibilities. Ow. Rude. Honestly, Iori might actually probably definitely is better right here than Arquid. Go Iori, go. You got it, bud. Yeah, I gotta wipe my nose. Alright, okay, well, obviously we'll use Iori this turn. Guaranteed crits. Oh, yeah. We'll see if we can do without. Probably not. Maybe? Okay. You lose, Thrud.
まだまだ食べ足りぬぞ。
That ain't so bad. Giant ring and Aurora Steel. We take that. All right, we've beaten your Valkyrie there, Scotty. Now, show us to the paper moon. Give it to me. I need it. All right, this is probably Sigurd. More than likely, yeah. Whoa, Ishtar or Orion. I mean, 120. Yeah, well, Ishtar. All right, this'll do. It'll do. All right, which we got?
The giant presumed to be a moose has been defeated. I believe it's most likely the strongest type of giant we've seen so far.
The Muspels are flame giants. In Norse mythology, they were said to live in the fire realm of Muspelheim. Basically means their mythology's ultimate badasses. You better believe they're tough, if not even the gods want them running around unsupervised. But this was still no match for the Grand Armée. Get cannoned.
Defending against the archer's ranged attack.
It is powerful, but insufficient to destroy my shield. Yeah, we get it. You're strong. Fuck you. So this is what it's like going up against a real Valkyrie. Fun stuff. Puissance aside, your gear is something else. Was that stuff made in the Age of Gods? Don't tell me Odin himself forged it.
You are strong,
Brave warriors from a far-off land. You have forced me to reconsider
several of my underlying assumptions.
or presumptions.
And you,
Archer, would seem to possess an exceptionally keen eye. The archer class is really made up of archers.
My divine iron shield was indeed forged before Ragnarok and bestowed upon me by Odin. It will not break no matter what manner of strange firearm you wield against it.
Of all the times to be right. No, it's my weapon here. This is called a cannon. Don't forget it. And thus begins the Valkyrie's interest in modern weaponry and why they use fucking P90s as their welfare assassin form. Like, oh, firearms. Interesting. Fucking P90s and mortars. Understood. Designation cannon. I'll remember that. Simpler than I expected. Hey, you actually listened to me. I like that. And you're just as beautiful as the queen, though in a distinctly different way. But sadly, here in Scandinavia, I'm already promised to another? Arm? Thanks to the defense. Great teamwork. You've got a knack for this. Yeah, she's had a lot of practice. Thank you, but I'm afraid that fighting a true Valkyrie is much more difficult than the envoys. It would be, yeah.
Adjusting Orthonax's output. Auto maintenance functionality activated.
This lost belt's full of beautiful, powerful life forms. I still can't determine how strong the queen is, but even putting her aside, I never thought there'd be so many other enemies on par with Sigurd here.
My. You shouldn't speak that name lightly, young shield maiden. Words have weight
after all. Oh god. Now the one who filled you with such dread approaches.
If only you had not spoken his name, he might have remained out of sight.
Oh boy. Mash, god damn it! Look what you did! Huh? Unbelievable, this place should make it impossible to detect the servant's distinct presence. Yet I can still feel his intense burning cold as clear as day.
Sigurd the Dragon Slayer. Foe!
It's not safe to be near Mash right now. Come here, foe. Cuddle up with us, foe. Now I see. Boy, do I ever see. Ooh la la, this is a tough one. He's just as the shield Mademoiselle described. I'm getting goosebumps. But I'm afraid that's where it stops. That isn't enough to make me swap my cannon for a white flag. I've still got ammo and plenty of gunpowder. If anything, now I'm just more curious than ever. Just how many shots does it take to break the center of a great hero's spirit origin? How many licks does it take to get this to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Why are you here, child of Barnstalker? Do you mean to interfere with my task?
Humph. Don't worry. I hear I'm supposed to be a knight now. So I'm just here in case Her Majesty needs me, like my princess told me to be. Those the Chaldeans? Well, here they are, just like Her Majesty said. What do you want to do about them, Ophelia? If you want them dead, I can kill them right now.
Be quiet, Saber.
Oh, long time no see, huh, Mash?
Ophelia.
Your Majesty, would you be so kind as to have Thrude stand down? I wish to speak with that young woman. Okay.
Granted. Did you hear that, Thrude? Stand down. As you wish.
Okay, bye.
Mash Kirilite.
It's been a while since we last spoke, yes? 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
That's right. It's been a long time, Ophelia.
I've been wanting to talk to you again, too. I've wanted to tell you everything about what happened in Chaldea, about our journey to restore humanity. I wanted to tell you about who I was then and who I am now, and to ask you about the name Cryptor. Looking back, I never really talked with anyone else. I only ever offered my opinion on what was happening in a given moment.
I couldn't really express how I felt about things back then. But that's not true anymore. I've been to so many places now and learned so much from so many people. I've learned so much about life, about good and evil, and how people retain their humanity even in difficult times. But at Chaldea, even though we were all on the same team, I never tried to get to know the other members of Team A.
You feel guilty about that?
And that's why I want to get to know all of you now. That first year as members of Team A. I want to find out what meaning there was to the time I spent with all of you.
I see, I'm glad to hear that. Okay. But you really are earnest, aren't you? Yeah, very. But I'm afraid we won't be able to do that, Mash. This is where your journey ends.
Ophelia. You've seen so many things I don't know about.
And been to so many worlds I'll never visit. I mean, technically we can still go to those worlds. Just not, you know, to save them. But technically, you know.
I'd love to hear all about it.
About all of it. Well, after we get rid of the Lost Belts anyway. And rebuild Chaldea.
I really wish we could sit down and have a long talk. I felt that way ever since we first met. I mean that. And with how you've grown since then, I think we might be able to have an even better discussion now.
Well, that doesn't matter. 'Cause of your goddamn puppy love for fucking Wodime. Like, you know he doesn't actually care about you. He's like, he 1,000,000% is just using you. He knows you have a crush and is abusing that. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. I don't think Wodime really gives a shit about you. I think he's just... maybe I'm wrong, but... I don't know.
I'm not going to change. I can't. I'm a cryptor now, with all the responsibility that entails. I can't let you all go. I won't.
Even if it means resetting the entire planet?
What if it did?
That's who the cryptors are. That's who I am, under Lord Kushtaria Wodime's guidance. You fool. You foolish fool of a fool. It's strange, isn't it, Mash? You were originally supposed to come with us. Now you've become a demi-servant and our enemy. Bruh.
I'm not sure if this is irony or fate. I don't think of myself as your enemy.
I would like to resolve our differences peacefully if we can. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Is that not the case for you, Ophelia? Me?
Well, I suppose I... Whoa there, slow down. Let's not try to skip to the end here. Go easy on the poor girl, Mademoiselle Mash. She's not the one he's promised to already, like you said, right? Please say no. Napoleon, do you and Ophelia already know each other? Well, this is the second time we've met. We first met when I broke into the castle. In fact, let me be frank. Mademoiselle Ophelia Fermasolone isn't just beautiful. She's also... my fiancé! Of course she is. Of course, right. Uh-huh. Huh? Ophelia's not... Ophelia was like... Shut the fuck up. Fiancé? Wait, what? How the hell did that happen? I'm trying and failing to imagine Ophelia and Napoleon Bonaparte, the heroic spirit, married. But besides, aren't you already married, Napoleon? Oh wait, if I recall correctly, you divorced your wife, but then went on to marry an archduchess. But then I do suppose there are heroic spirits who make a clean break from their past when they materialize, so... Never mind that. I still can't believe Ophelia is your
I'm not.
Huh? You're not? Of course not. I'm one of the 7 chosen cryptors. Such trivialities are rather unimportant now. Unless it's Wodime, of course, right? Besides, Mash, you said it yourself. The world we grew up in has been completely wiped clean, right? Engagement, ridiculous. Marriage, family, every institution of the society humans cultivated is gone. All that remains now... Okay, but why did he say you were? That's what I want to know. All that remains now is the new worlds in each lost belt, with new societies and new norms to guide humanity. Take a look at the Scandinavia. The very idea of marriage doesn't even exist. Scotty? Would you like to chime in? I proposed to you. You never said no. Then you aren't. But did she say yes, though? If she didn't say yes, then that. Okay. And Mash, why are you? Damn straight. But would you mind letting me finish, Mash? Listen, Ophelia. Not saying no outright to a proposal is like saying no. No, it's not. What? What are you on about? What? Don't go all Talleyrand on me now. I want you to be my beloved Josephine. No, wait, scratch that. That's an awful thing to say. I want you to take your place beside me. Okay. There we go. That's not... Bruh. Fo. You really didn't turn him down? Because the very idea was preposterous. It was so stupid it didn't even merit a response. Right. Regardless of your absurd claims, my silence is no way indicative, or in no way indicates an affirmative answer. That's all okay with me. I fell in love with you. Huh? I mean, she's cute, but like, maybe get to know her first, you know? Yeah, that's right. I'm in love with you. How's that? Are you convinced now, ma chérie Ophelia Femsalone? Oh wow, I don't think you're joking. You bet I'm serious. Never been more serious about anything. What's so strange about that? She's one of my main motivations. If a woman I'm in love with is here, I can't just sit back and do nothing, now can I?
Fo, Kiao kiao.
Your words ring just as hollow now as they did back then. I can't stand to listen any longer. Why would you even think to propose to someone you'd only just... Haven't you ever heard of love at first sight? I have neither time nor patience for jokes. Any heroic spirit fighting for humanity is our enemy. Your Majesty, will you grant me permission to stain this castle's walls with his filthy blood? Honestly, valid crash out, to be honest. I don't blame you.
No.
What are you saying, Ophelia? This man seems as if he would make a perfect partner for you. Scotty, please. Regardless, ending the life of one I've elected to love is a grave crime. You may be my daughter in charge of growing the tree of emptiness, but that is a request I cannot grant.
You will capture him without killing him, Ophelia. As you wish, my queen. You heard her, Saber. Neutralize them. No killing.
And make extra sure you don't kill Mash Kyrielite, even by accident. Oh. Got it. Precision work isn't exactly my specialty, but if that's your order for me, fine. So I just have to not kill the shield girl, right? And us too.
I meant when I said Saber.
Oh my, Ophelia, you can be quite the stubborn girl, can't you? Huh. This won't take long. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, we'll show you what for. We will show you. It should be impossible to sense magical energy here, and yet it's still unbelievably powerful. And then there's that odd air about him. Like he's not quite himself? This isn't like bloodlust, it's more like...
Organix output is stable.
This battle won't turn out like the last one. I'm ready to go, Senpai. Alright, I hope you're right. Well, damn. I guess I'm the one who stirred this pot. Sorry about that. But don't worry. If we're gonna do this, I'll make damn sure you two make it out alive. Time to undo some of the damage you just did to my reputation here. Okay, so you realized how ridiculous you sounded. Okay, I'm glad. Go ahead and get all your hopes up. I won't let you down, no matter how big they are. Well, you at least have the class advantage over him, so there's that. Even though I'm not using you in this fight, but you know. That's neither here nor there. Insulating covering? What was increased debuff resistance? Okay, that's not. Alright, okay. That's fine. We'll just do this. Next turn. Let me get the full Draco combo in. Then we'll Noble Phantasm. Ow, rude. I should have used this, god dang it. I can wait another turn, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Ow. Rude. Rude as hell. Alright. Wait, no, I was right. Yeah, she does go into space. I got gaslit when watching Babylonia the anime version of Babylonia the other day. They did reverse it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Oh, you're not gonna die, are you? Maybe? No. And done so. He still has the guts though, but he'll die to the burn. Dead. Ha. Yeah, get out of here, buddy. You're not dead, but still. Okay, Bavanshi, chill. It's you're fine. Stop screaming. Girl's got no chill. Alright. Now I gotta fight him again, and okay, we're forced to use Napoleon this time, okay. And Mashu. Okay, alright. Let's take you out. Give me my Mashu. In front. I just have to have her as a starting member, right? I can swap her out, I assume. Actually, wait, hang on. What's Bavanshi's overcharge? Let me check. I don't remember. Curse damage. Okay. Actually, you know, let me swap her ascension so we don't have her screaming. Yeah, that's fine. Alright.
Let's go, Mario.
Hang on. Blow my nose again. Well, you're moving better than the last time. Thanks.
I'm really straining the Ortanax, but its output hasn't fallen. I can still fight, Senpai. I think Napoleon is somehow providing some sort of spell boost.
Don't tell me you forgot. I'm the only hero of humanity in this whole lost belt. And I believe I'm basically calibrated for fighting here. And that's not even the only trick I have up my sleeve. How about you, great hero? Now I see. Joint resistance from proper human history, huh? Clever. Good. This would just be boring if you couldn't fight back at least a little.
Huh?
Am I imagining things, or is Sigurd smiling? I can't tell. He has a mask on. Ophelia, release one of my limiters.
Very well, I'll give you that. Forced Spirit Origin Ascension limiter release. Destroy all who would stand in our way, my knight.
She's ascending him right before our eyes.
A Spirit Origin Ascension?
That's probably not good for us. Phase 2 limiter released. Authorization granted to heroic spirit Sigurd for full employment of the demonic sword Graham. Now then, how should I kill you? Which one should I kill first? What am I saying? I've got to start with you, lover boy. Maybe that'll shut you up. Oh-ho, more armor and blades, huh? I see. So you're starting to take us seriously, eh?
I can tell his magical energy is spiking even higher. I haven't even touched him, but I can still feel the Ortanax groaning under the strain. Oh! That's probably not good. But I can still keep going on, Senpai. The Ortanax's auto-maintenance is keeping its output high and stable. I see. You really have grown, haven't you? You never showed us such fierce determination before, Mash. It's dazzling to behold. And beautiful. Ooh. Ophelia, I don't know what the Cryptor's reasons are for doing this. But even if I did, I can't walk away. No matter how strong the Lost Belt servant you control may be. We know someone who may not have been strong himself, but if he were here now, he would still yell at us not to lose just because our opponent was stronger. Romani. I see. You've grown so much stronger since I last saw you, Mash. Shockingly so, in fact. I'm sorry about this. Are you, though? Oh no. Huh? Hey, Ophelia, what's up with your eye? Why does it look like that? What? Are you changing your mind now? You wishy-washy man? It's a mystic eye, but I don't know exactly what it can do. Senpai Napoleon, be ready. She's about to use some sort of powerful spell. Phenomena. Schufenauf. That armor of yours is impressive. Equal animals glanzen sehen. Is it gonna go poof? Huh? Load on the Ortanax just increased exponentially. Output's dropping rapidly across the board, even though the maintenance, auto maintenance is working fine. But what's going on? Does this mean you were able to rewind phenomena over a limited area? My Mystic Eye's rank is Jewel. Once I've decided that I don't want to see something shine, it will never shine in front of me. I never showed this to you before, did I? Well, now you know. This is what I can do if I feel like it. I'm sorry, Mash, but you're going to sit this one out. So once you define a target, you can manipulate its passage through time. Seems kind of powerful. But that's the domain of true magic. Even with a mystic eye, that can never just be an extension of any regular magecraft. There must be more to it. Something I'm not seeing.
Don't worry about that later. Here he comes. Done talking. I want to get back to it. Let me show you what Graham can do when its limits have been released. It's still a ways off from its true power, but you'll just have to deal with that. There's no way Ophelia's gonna let me use my third phase. Now, time for you to die. Haha, what do you know? This great hero guy hits even harder than the giants. Looks like I can't let my guard down even for a moment. Mademoiselle Mash, if your armor's not working right, just hang in there and focus on defense.
No, I can still fight. I'm not going to turn and run. Not for a third time against the same opponent. I can't turn my back now, Senpai. Or I can't turn back now, Senpai.
Okay, but don't push yourself. Be reasonable.
I won't.
I'll make sure to keep just shy of reckless. That's not very comforting. Just shy of reckless, huh? Okay, sure. That's fine. Nothing to worry about, right? Alright, buddy.
誰も私の前で輝くことはできない。
Little bit of a problem. Just a wee bit.
俺の辞書には不可能ってのがないぞ。派手に行こう。
欲望の熱は止まらない。のはよかろう。行くぞ。ステルビ。あわり。
No, okay.
よい。
Of course, they wouldn't give that to us. Of course not. Ow! Rude! What the hell did Napoleon do?
残酷。最悪。
Napoleon won't live if he gets full targeted again. But I'm just gonna have to hope he doesn't get full targeted. Oh no, the evade gets put on, right? I forgot what much she did. Okay, it's fine. Damn! He wasn't lying when he said he was gonna go for Napoleon first, huh? That was, no, he was being dead ass about that. Okay. Like, yeah, no, you're gonna die, buddy. I mean, the absorb HP is useless because she's full health, but I want to get, yeah, well, fuck it. Actually, what's Napoleon's overcharge? Special attack damage to all divine enemies. Special attack damage increases. Is Sigurd divine? Maybe? Okay.
人よ願え、お前たちに不可能はない。なぜならば 俺が
Yes, okay.
アルクルートリオンドゥレトワール
I like how, out of all those noble phantasms, Draco's fucking Roman straight boosted normal buster attack did more. I mean, it was a crit, but still. It's kind of funny.
望みを超え我が愛の悪もすべての御子
This one crit too? No. Sad. Sad, sad,
7つの
sad.
竜よ翼となってかけよ抱き溶かし恋焦がれるか解消なし
He's not gonna die here, but next turn we got him. Faux show.
望みを超えにせよ
Dead. You get it here.
つまらない造形だけど
You ain't
足
sheep.
首だけはもらっておこうと私勉強家だし
I swear if that one item we got from him is just a fucking saber monument, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm pissed. Fucking course, it's only a saber monument, of course. Well. Ooh la la, lost spell servant. So this is the power of your demonic sword, huh? It's strong, really strong. Makes me wish I had a whole bunch of them for my Grand Armier. But I guess they'll have to wait for another time. Hey, Ophelia, I'm happy you're looking my way, but can't you look a little happier too? Not that angry is a bad look for you, but lighten up a little. I did come to profess my love. She's like, really? You're still on about that? Really? Huh. Don't let him get to you, Ophelia. A heroic spirit and a hybrid, huh? You're more of a challenge than I thought. Something's helping you out. Maybe it's because you materialize with power your own spirit origin could never hope to possess. But it's still not enough. The best you can hope for is Ophelia's mystic eye to stop you in your tracks. You're going to need to be a hell of a lot stronger if you plan on killing me. If you're gonna prattle on about love, you'd better make sure you're good enough to back it up. Well now, that's food for thought, isn't it? Huh? That was the most impressive dance, everyone. Thank you. But I'm afraid it's curtains now.
Ophelia, that is quite enough. Poor Mash is about to collapse. Can you not see how she's gasping for breath? I cannot abide seeing my beloved children fight to the death. I'm fine. I can still...
Can you, though?
This is nothing. We've always...
Yeah, you feel bad, huh?
As you wish, Your Majesty. Saber.
I'm warning you both. Next time, I won't hold back. Yeah, whatever you say, man.
Well, this may not be entirely necessary, but I shall finish this myself. Oh, don't worry, I won't kill you, and you'll feel no pain. I'm afraid you'll have to stay in the dungeon, but be warned.
Resisting this time will not yield such a pleasant dance as just unfolded here. We should probably just comply, yeah. For our sake, we should probably just... yeah.
Let me show you what I mean.
No, that's... You could have just done that whenever, huh? Huh.
Bow down. Rejoice that such divine power
Courses through your body. Bow down. This is the light of the rune inherited from the Allfather himself. Oh. I will not hurt you, nor will I rob you of your magical energy. I have simply rendered your body inert. That's still kinda terrifying, but okay.
Now stay, savor the depths of my godly power and love. Senpai.
Now I see. This is something. Ugh. Wow, gods really are something else. And I seriously can't even lift a finger.
People of proper human history, my new children. I am a bit disappointed to see this is apparently the best you can do. But this is all the combined power of humanity and heroic spirits can offer. I was expecting something more after I was told you destroyed the king who ruled over the Russian Lost Belt. But it seems you're not quite up to the task of killing a god. Oh, we came here to talk to you, not kill you. Know your place and accept sweet repose in your mother's lap.
Couldn't agree more, Queenie? Gods are eternal, gods are absolute. Warrior's voice, who? Humans can never kill one. That's still true for those of us who've become divine spirits, too. Oh, is it Canis? It's Canis.
A new threat.
I guess we're not the only surprise visitors today. Hard to make out her presence with the castle's magical energy getting in the way, but it looks like...
A servant, but... Senpai, that servant isn't a heroic spirit. She's...
Damn straight, I'm no heroic spirit. Yeah, I'm a divine spirit.
Huh. My, what a strange thing to say. A divine spirit, you said?
No such hollow things are to be found in my Scandinavia.
Here I am, the sole god. In which case you must be, yes, I see. You are here from another lost belt. Ophelia. This is Canis, the divine spirit. A lost belt servant who serves Lord Kashtaria. She's a special emissary with the authority to cross between lost belts in order to inspect them. Would you agree with that assessment, Canis?
Yeah, sure, that's all accurate. But you know, after poking my head in here and seeing a demigod and a demonic sword wielder going at it, followed by an actual god showing off her power, I can't help but want a little reward for myself.
Reward?
Don't worry, I'm not demanding you hand over your life or anything. That is good.
Yeah, I think just one ought to do the trick.
It's been dull not having anyone to kill these last few months. I don't think, Scotty will allow that, though. Almost as dull as following your precious man's orders all the damn time. She's a barrel of destructive impulses, this one. This ancient Greek divine spirit's obviously pretty excited about killing. And she's got some kind of boost from the god of the sea or something. No wonder she feels powerful enough to go around calling herself a divine spirit. So, who's she going to kill? No one! Scotty won't allow it, right? Hey, woman, I'm talking to you. Femme Salone, was it? Where's her spear gonna end up falling? Ophelia? No, it won't be her. It'll be someone similar, so she's not gunning to fight a servant. In which case, us? Me? No. No.
I can't authorize that.
I'm certain you still don't have permission to fight.
Your power is meant to help Lord Kashtaria make his ideals reality. It is not to be used for idle mischief.
The hell? Ideals? Did you say ideals? That jackass's goals have nothing to do with ideals. He's just a vindictive little bitch. Yeah, tell him. Or tell her. Ambition, desires too big for his human britches. That's all he's got. So much so that I actually feel better about myself for losing to such a shitty piece of work. But I digress. I still gotta decide who I'm gonna kill. Don't worry, Femme Salone, it's not you.
Now, I think I'm gonna go for... the Master of Chaldea. Haha, so you killed the King of Russia, did you? When you know it, I've got a thing for killing kings myself. Looks like you and me got a lot in common, so I got an idea. What? A divine spirit versus a human. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sure. Uh-huh. Hey, what do you think you're doing pointing that thing at me?
Ooh la la, sorry about that. Once you know it, my arm just slipped a bit. Can't be more than 10 centimeters away, putting you in point blank range of a cannon. Divine spirit or not, I don't think you can dodge it. Want to find out?
Ha! So you can move, King of Europe. And here I thought you've been hit with a primordial rune.
Haha. Let's just say this is one of those adrenaline rush things. Maybe you've heard about them.
Haha, I like your style, heroic spirit. You're a straight shooter in more ways than one. Makes you easy to kill.
Well now, didn't think you'd blocked around with just a hand.
Oh! Of course I did. Didn't hurt a damn bit. I'm a divine spirit, remember? Well, you don't believe me? Go ahead, fire another. Of course, if you're too weak to even do that. Why don't I just take a little off the top of your head? How about no? The hell's up with this castle? What, is it too fancy for the likes of me? Killing against the rules or something? Indeed. I prefer elegance over portioness.
You heard the queen. She's the scariest thing here. If she says no, there's no arguing.
Yeah, do I look like I care? Out of my way, sword boy.
These are my quarry. I don't recall tossing them to a feral beast. So before you start yapping about a reward again, maybe you do your damn job and tell us your master's message.
Somebody never learned to share, huh? Didn't peg you for such a loyal lapdog. You could peg me. I mean, what? Huh? What?
Dog, huh? That brings back memories. Everything even similar to those disappeared from here ages ago. There aren't any animals left to draw analogies to here in Scandinavia. They're all gone. Soul going away. And that goes to you too, Canis. I don't know how rotten the world you come from is, but now that you're in this one, you'll end up the same way. If that's what you want, go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll make sure you end up staying here for a long time.
If you think I'm gonna be scared by... Aha! So that's how it is. Interesting. Russia was nice and simple, but the Scandinavian Lost Belt's a real mess. It's way more interesting. Don't worry, I'm not so uncouth as to do anything to ruin it. I'd say someone else has that covered. You win. No more killing unarmed brats. I'll let her off the hook for killing the Tsar. Best to do this sort of thing in your own world anyway. Ain't that right, sword boy? Are you satisfied now, Canis? Can't you tell? I couldn't be more done. I couldn't be more done. Don't you talk to me, Ophelia. Just shut up. Don't say a word. Don't even look at me. I hate women like you more than anything. I'd have killed you long ago if you weren't a crypter. How odd, we actually agree about something. Ooh, catfight! But how we feel has nothing to do with our jobs. Now hurry up and do yours. Back in Russia, your only duty was to act as an observer, but this time you've got a little something extra, haven't you? Oh, you've got more guts than I give you credit for. If you can give as good as you take, you might not be so bad after all. Here, it comes with a message from my boss, just this once. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Queen of the Scandinavian Lost Belt.
My apologies for delivering a recorded message rather than visiting in person. I am Kirstaria Wodheim. I am in charge of the largest lost belt in Greece and the leader of the Cryptors. As for you Chaldeans, welcome to this bleached earth. As your senpai, I'm proud to welcome you here. Well, I confess that doing so required some speculation on my part. I have taken the liberty of sending this message to the King of Scandinavia, with the assumption that you all will be present as well. Given how you triumphed in Russia and how close this lost belt lies to it, I am confident you'll have reached it by the time this message is delivered. Our goal is to rebuild human history. This entails recreating a land for gods to inhabit. Proper human history was not a mistake per se, but neither was it correct. Instead of loss and gain resulting in a net benefit, they became caught in a system that resulted in unchecked growth for both. It was an incredible waste. What should have been a virtuous cycle was effectively stuck in a rut. The foreign god wept to see the state of this planet, and decided to grace it with their presence. As Cryptors, our duty is to help the Lost Belts take root, and become stronger than proper human history. The King of Mages' answer to humanity's failure was to have other humans incinerate it. Not me. I choose to rewrite history, with the foreign god's help. People have had gods running the world behind the scenes since ancient times. They believed gods were both the planet itself and the laws of nature that governed it. But humanity lacked self-awareness. Those laws were meant to be used, not obeyed. It was that mistake that led to humanity and the gods parting ways. Yeah, Gil would hate this guy. Gil is very anti-god, and yeah, no, Gil would not approve. Humanity did not forget the gods. They abandoned that possibility once they became unable to handle them. Your Majesty, Queen of Scandinavia, you care for a mythological ecosystem that met its end in a self-imposed ruin, rather than one which ended when its people forgot it like Greece. Keep the Tree of Emptiness safe. As long as it exists, this lost belt will never vanish. That's not true though. Because eventually as the lost belts grow, they clash and then they consume each other, right? So... Methinks this, Scotty is being misled a little bit. I implore you to turn your back on your fate, and to choose the path of survival. Once you do that, I would like nothing more than for you to face off against my own. Okay, yeah, he's not misleading her, but... I don't know. Once you do that, I would like nothing more than for you to face off against my own Tree of Emptiness. My Tree of Emptiness is already fully grown. Well, the Norse world has Yggdrasil, a world tree that serves as the foundation of its very realm. Greece now has a Tree of Emptiness, supporting the very heavens. Thus it has been dubbed the World Tree Atlas by my ally, the great god Zeus? You mean like Zeus? Like big man's, like, you know, king of the gods? Ruler of Olympus? Zeus? That's Zeus? Chaldeans, I can say that as far as you are concerned, Atlas is your greatest and most important target. Uh-huh. The roots of my Lost Belt's Tree of Emptiness now cover 80% of the Earth's surface. Okay, I wonder how that's gonna work though, because we know, or at least I'm pretty sure there isn't a Zeus servant. I don't think so anyway. So I'm guessing Zeus will probably have a plain looked a monster form probably that you fight, if anything. Even if you succeed at cutting down every other lost spelled tree, you'll never be able to restore proper human history, so long as Atlas remains standing. Queen of Scandinavia, you are a god, and so I have high hopes for you. Indeed, you could even think of this as the gods taking revenge on humans for usurping their throne. As for me, I'm prepared to make full use of the gods despite being human myself. I will create a fully realized Age of Gods, a glorious history where human weakness is a thing of the past. It will be a world that will endure no matter how heated human consciousness becomes, a place where life can flourish with neither deficit nor fragmentation. Be warned that I will show no mercy to any who would stand in the way of that goal. I hope that alongside Ophelia, you will choose the best possible future. Yeah, no, he says that knowing that this lost belt has no chance against his. Yeah, no, he's no.
Lord Kashtaria.
That kind of sounded like a declaration of war. Wrong, it was a declaration of victory. That's how you should hear it. Thanks to Lord Kashtaria's leadership, we Cryptors have already begun a new chronicle for humanity. Haha.
So he is the Cryptors' leader. I see. So he wishes to restore the Age of Gods and help us take our revenge. Fascinating. Does that mean I am the closest to his ideal? If my Scandinavia's tree of emptiness were to continue growing as it is,
it will eventually swallow up his lost belt as well. Sure, yeah, sure. Of course, Lord Kashtaria would be perfectly happy with that outcome. He has even said he would like nothing better, and that the Greek lost belt's not necessarily the best.
Oh, is that so? How admirable of him. What's more, he says he will make full use of us gods. Indeed, my Scandinavia never did have anyone willing to voice such
grand ambitions. Because of how you keep them.
Right? He's the damn avatar of human foolishness and hubris. I bet he and Zeus get along great. Zeus? He's an ancient god from the Mediterranean, yes? Ah, I remember now. Canis. I've heard that name before. As I recall, it belonged to a ferocious member of the Argonautai, a tyrant who boasted that she was a god by virtue of her strength, beloved by the sea. No, wait, she was not beloved by the sea, but
tainted by... yeah, you're about to get cut off, I think. Oh.
Canis, what are you? So you'd point your spear at an ally's throat?
This is a great deal to your master's judgment and adjutants.
Stop it, Canis.
Do you mean to completely betray Lord Kashtaria's trust in you? I don't think she cares.
Shh. Be gone, Canis. Your role in this lost belt is over.
Don't bother stopping by the other lost belts either. I'm told that a number of heroic spirits from proper human history have shown up in the ocean now that the god of the seas is gone.
I ask that you return straight to Lord Kashtaria, without stopping anywhere else.
Good point. Besides, I still gotta check in on that pain in the ass Artemis. Interesting. Artemis will be an interesting one. Because I wonder if she'll be... No, because, yeah, no, they said all of the ones in Greece were divine spirits and not real, the actual gods like Scotty, right? So that means it's likely that Artemis will remember us, probably, right? Maybe?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be out of your hair and on my way straight back to your precious Lord Krishtaria real soon.
And maybe that's why she's a quote-unquote pain in the ass. Because she's not terribly happy with what's going on. And so she's causing problems for the other Greeks? Maybe?
See you around. So long, Chaldeans.
You guys are probably gonna rot in this dungeon or end up on the wrong end of Sword Boy's blade.
Not gonna lie, shit's looking bleak for you. But hey, I want a chance to kill you idiots myself, so hurry up and crush the weirdos in this lost belt. Now that we've had a chance to say hello and all that, next time we meet, the gloves come off. Make sure you're halfway decent warriors by then. If I wanted something with lifeless eyes to go fishing. Well, the other goddess. Okay. Where did they say that? I mean, I'm just assuming because in Wodaim's message there, he talked about oh god, what was the exact quote? Basically implied that Scandinavia is the ideal lost belt because it has an actual god and not a divine spirit. So I assumed that meant that all the ones in his were divine spirits and not the actual gods. That's at least what I assumed from what he said. That could be wrong, potentially, but that's just the assumption I came up with based off him saying that. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I do have to get off early. I have like 10 minutes before I have to go, so that was interesting. I don't know. I'm still undecided on whether or not I think Scotty will remain an enemy or not. I feel like there's a chance we can convince her.
そろそろ小正月とのことなので。新生ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にようこそ。先
But
輩。
I don't know. It'd be nice if we convinced her, but could go either way, truly. But anywho, for now, let's go do it. Next time, the other goddess. I'm trying to think, what other Norse... I mean, not maybe wouldn't necessarily be a character with a summonable servant in, you know, gameplay wise, but I'm trying to think who else it could. Brunhild isn't a goddess, right? She's just a. I feel like there's someone I'm forgetting about. I mean, maybe it's not necessarily even another Norse goddess. I'm kind of. I was just assuming that maybe it could be just a divine spirit of a completely different. She's divine spirit class. Okay, so yeah, it could be. Wait, that could make sense. Maybe they have Brunhild locked up in the dungeon, and that's why Sigurd is so. Maybe. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's gonna do it for now, though, because like I said, I've like 8 minutes until I have to be gone. So, thank you all for watching, and yeah, now tomorrow will be a more normal length stream, like 3-ish hours. But yeah, I will catch you then. Peace.